Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here, summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air,
and Electrical.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends.
Authentic Mexican food is not always easy to find, but you can find it in Lincoln at Tacos Los Hermanos. Their birria tacos are worth the drive from anywhere in town, but their chicken, chorizo, al pastor, and asada tacos are also worth the trip. You can also try any of those meats in a burrito or quesadilla. You won't find a better toppings bar in the area or better dessert options. If you can't get there, don't worry, they do deliver as well. Stop by Tacos Los Hermanos for lunch or dinner today at 70th and Havelock Streets in Lincoln.
It's time to go one-on-one with DP. Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios. Here is your host, Derek Pearson. Brought to you by Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Give it to me. Boom! In your face. We're back in a minute. It's Tuesdays are so cool around here. It's like kids. You're not supposed to have a favorite day of the week. My favorite day, I was asked this earlier today, and my answer was, they said, what's your favorite day? They asked my favorite show, and then my favorite day. And the answer is, whatever's next. Whatever's next.
You gonna throw one-on-one in there as your favorite show?
No, because I'm working.
All right, but yeah.
I'm working, but I'm not actually working because I'm having a ball. I'm having a good time. The Starter Heyman text line, 402-464-5685. Live comments, live opinions, live questions. Get them in. Starter Heyman text line is here for you. You can follow on all of the streams, Facebook, YouTube, X, Allo, Channel 961. And then if you want, download the Ticket app, please, so that you have it on your phone or on your devices for need. And you will have need. Just going to let you know, you will have a need.
Yeah, a good day is a good day to do it, too. I don't want to get too far ahead, but we do got Royals on the brick and mortar, but they do got the Chicago White Sox. So, you might get to the 7th inning and just want to switch over to the Ticket app.
Well,
depending on what that score shakes out like.
Get on the app. It's a weird thing because we have the different spectrums, because here at the station, we don't have Channel 24 on Allen. But at home, I have it. So I can watch the Royals on Channel 24 at home. I can't watch it here. I have to stream it.
How's that?
Just whatever the business cable account. But I stream everything anyway, so that's kind of my jam.
Yeah, I unfortunately stream everything now. I kind of despise it. I do miss the good old cable days, and that's why I shout out Alos for still having those solid connections around because you know how at times like you're paying for a YouTube, premium subscription, you go on vacation and you log into your YouTube and it says, well, you're not in the right area code, so therefore you still can't watch the game, even though we're charging you for your monthly subscription to watch these games.
And I will fight you.
Oh, it drives me nuts. So then it's like, well, you got to have the Paramount. Oh, it's actually on Disney Plus for whatever reason. This today it's on TNT. It's on it.
Well, there's certain states that because I travel a lot. There's certain states where certain apps don't work.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Like Hulu, there's certain states where Hulu doesn't work. Like you're just like, hey, you messing with my stream. Like, get it right, people. Get it right.
My biggest pet peeve of today's sports viewership. I miss the days where you just everyone huddles around the cable TV. You turn the game on. You're not. Who's got the login? Who's got the email? Is my subscription still getting charged for it now that it's been a year and I forgot about it and it's taking $20 secretly every month? Like, it's a lot.
I am frightened at how much I spend on streaming Big Ten Plus, NBA, Major League Baseball.
You got the League Pass?
League Pass,
yeah,
Sunday Ticket.
League Pass is like $300, isn't it? I think for all NBA teams every
right?
game.
But I look at it as it's $100 a month. But then I also like the convenience of streaming.
Yeah.
Right? Flying, being in hotels, being away from it. But I also stream like Hulu. And I want everything on it. Right? And then because there's certain shows that are only on Peacock.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's certain shows that are only on Netflix.
Or Amazon Prime.
Or Amazon Prime, right? So I have fully conceded that I am an entertainment junkie. Hi, my name's Derek, and I am addicted to entertainment.
At least you got the funds to award yourself the entertainment.
It depends on who you ask. Depends on who you ask. It's like, do you need to see everything? Yes, because I don't know what they're going to ask me to talk about tomorrow. It is amazing how, and this was pointed out to me by a radio guide. But Tony Kornheiser once said how the biggest fear in this thing is that somebody would ask you a question about a thing that you don't know anything about. Right? You don't want to be a radio expert, radio show host, and have somebody call in, because back 20 years ago, people would call in.
Mm-hmm.
There's no text line. People would call in. It was a crapshoot on what that call was going to be. And then they'd ask you a question. Hey, what do you think about Marquette's point guard? What? Huh? Hey, what do you know about Liberty's bowling team? What? So you over prepared for everything. And I tried to explain that, like I was telling Vashon that yesterday, that no matter what he had game planned in his show, it would be nice if he clued me in, but he didn't have to. Why? Because I'm so prepared in consumption that you could ask me about a wrestling match in 1974 in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I could probably give you an answer as to what that was. If you ask me about, well, give me the starting five for the Seattle Supersonics NBA championship, right? And you go, oh, the team led by Jack Sikma and Freddie Brown, and oh, you want to go that route? Dennis Johnson, you want to go that route? Gus Williams coming off the bench. Oh, that group. Oh, you want to talk about turnaround jumper Jack Sikma? Whatever direction Harrison wants to go, and that's why one-on-one is such a roller coaster ride, that depending on the listener, whoever I'm talking to, and whoever I just talked to, will dictate where the conversation goes. I fully engaged that one-on-one is what Forrest Gump's mom was talking about. It was chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. You tune into one-on-one, you never know what you're gonna get. You can get books, authors, you can get religion, you can get faith, you can get
Last
comedy.
Time there was a full-on nature walk.
Right.
Well,
Chubbs is a whole thing. And here's the thing that happened today. So I can, again, down the rabbit hole we go, right? that we've shared that Chubbs is the kind of the station squirrel.
Mhm.
But so either Chubbs is talking to his friends or his friends have followed him and was like, wait a minute, Chubbs is never hungry. That dude and Chubbs, you're gaining weight, bro. You know where some food is. And so they follow him. And so this morning, I put out the usual stash, right? And I'll stack them, right? I'll stack them. And so I put some out by the trash can on the patio. And, Chubbs was there. Because Chubbs has a reckless path to eating because he will throw shells everywhere. He doesn't care.
Yeah, I've seen his scraps strewn about around
he
our
is
sidewalk.
he is diabolical in it. But he had a friend with him today. And he let the friend eat, which I've seen Chubbs chase away birds. But on my walk in today, I'm dropping seeds right here on O Street, a little bit down the road. And these 3 birds fly down and they walk up to the seeds. Well, it's on a little grass area next to the bench down here. So I sit on the bench and I'm just like, oh. So a 4th bird shows up and I have them in my little pouch and I'm dropping seeds. And I'm leading them to the bench. And imagine the facial expression of cars and people walking down O Street to see this weird bird man with 5 birds at his feet eating sunflower seeds.
Every city has one. You
Right?
you need those men.
But I didn't know I was that, like, I didn't know I was the guy. I didn't know that was me.
At the age of 25, you ever see down the road like, man, I'm going to be the guy on the bench just feeding the birds.
I'm the scary bird guy, right? Like, I'm going to be the guy that one day you're going to see me feeding squirrels.
I'm fully convinced Chubb's going to come in here on one of these episodes.
He's just going to walk in.
He's going to be on your shoulder.
He's just going to walk in. He's just going to be in. Well, the birds had no fear. I mean, one, it was 5 of them, but they didn't have any fear. They were all around my feet just eating. And when I got up, they kept eating. Like, dude was like, see you later. Like, I fully expected one wing just to pop up and just go, yo, bye, appreciate you. So now and I've known this about me. I know that I end up with way too many relationships with animals because, Becky calls me the puppy whisperer because just it's my jam.
Mm-hmm.
And in all these long walks around cities across America, me and the animals kind of reach an agreement that I'm going to be here. There may be some music. There'll probably be some snacks.
Definitely going to be some.
Right? There'll be some snacks. But then you have to prepare for it. Because if they cross paths with me and I don't have seeds, the guilt that I feel as a human, it's palpable. Like oh man, dude, I'm so sorry. And they just look at you like,
this is the joke, right? Like, I got the kids at home. I told them I was same plan as always. I gotta bring some seeds.
Hey man, like we were going to the DP drive-through, man. What's the problem? Like, and then Chubbs will follow me from 10th Street to 11th Street. Like, he's just like, no. I know in whatever direction you're going, there's some seeds.
I'll wait.
So and then like the one who you tell him, I'll catch you tomorrow. And it's like, okay, he'll eat twice. And then I know that Saturday he ate 3 times because Luke came in and gave him like cookie crumbs.
Oh, jeez.
So Chubbs earned his name by eating in full. So yes, no matter what you tune in for one-on-one, you never know what you're going to get based on it. It's a busy sports night. My Caps are kicking off. They've already dropped the first puck. They're hosting Carolina in a best-of-7 series. No score so far. And then the Pacers and Cavs in game 2. Pacers taking game 1 of the series on the road.
Mm-hmm. The Knicks took East to shaky right out of the gate for round 2.
Well, every series.
The West, though, you kind of feel like, these can all go either way.
But Denver's the 4 seed, went to the 1 seed and got a win.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
The Knicks are a 4 seed, went to Boston and got a win.
To me, that's much more surprising than anything in the West. The Knicks beating the Celtics. The Cavs is, again, another younger team. I'm not saying that's the wrap on the series. I think, the Heat even got one on the Celtics last year. So I'm not saying it's over, but those still definitely shocked me. The West feels so close, and it did right at the playoffs. I mean, all those teams were 46-32 heading into it. So the seeding, you got 1 through 8, but in reality, the game separation between all those teams outside of OKC is hardly anything. It's 1, maybe 2 games at the most.
Well, but it's what we were talking about this weekend. I'm not real sure that we know this group of 8 teams, especially in this vacuum, in this the condensed, pressurized, higher ceiling, wider reach, fewer mistake conference semifinals paints a different picture. And you have to play different players have to play different, coaches have to coach different. And we were talking, Bach and I were talking earlier today, I cringed at the idea of being ahead of Denver by 2 with under 15 seconds left, 4 different possessions, and not letting the clock play out, not being able, as a coach, I have a mission, and that is to have a lead with a chance to win late. And I don't want to turn it into a multiple possession free throw shooting contest.
I'm glad you talked about this, because OKC, especially at the end there, they're up by 3. And they fouled.
Well, they're up by 2.
Was it 2 there?
They're up by 2 on 3 possessions. And it worked out fine because they made the free throws on the previous 3 possessions. On possession number 4, they missed them both. Doink and doink. Plus, the idea that if I'm setting up a 3-point defense, right? If I'm setting up a defense to defend a 3 is different than a 2 or a 1. That's 3 different defensive ideologies, 3 different schemes. And you missed the free throws. You had a 1-point lead. You had 2 free throws. You missed the first one. Okay, so immediately that expands the floor. You have more space because a 2 also works. A 2 also works.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to defend the whole floor now. Yeah, the whole offensive end. You now have to defend it. You missed the second. It's a 1-point game, so a bucket beats you. But you have to defend the entire floor. But here's also what happened. It's much more difficult to set up a defensive scheme against a 1, 2, or 3 when it's in transition, off a rebound, off a long rebound. They get the rebound outlet. You can't set up your defense and you can't get beat back. I asked the question that if he misses the first free throw, immediately everybody's at half court.
Yeah.
Because if he makes it, they got to take it out. If they miss it, it is far more important for you to have your defensive scheme set up and people in place than it is for you to compete for a rebound. Right?
Yeah, I mean, especially hindsight being 2020. You got 2 guys down there and you got someone covering the free throw shooter. All of a sudden you got 3 guys on the backside of the court. Jamal Murray gets I think it was Murray who ended up picking it up. Or was it Jokic? Whoever it was. I mean, they took off right away from it. And they got 3 guys on the back.
They get it. You get it to Westbrook. Westbrook, again, explosive point guard.
Takes off.
Doesn't want to shoot it.
Mm-hmm.
He just missed another game-winning opportunity, game-tying opportunity, game-winning opportunity. He doesn't want to shoot it. But there's somebody that does on the opposite side of the floor. Spacing is offense, offensive space. And because it was off a rebound, you have people that got caught up in the wash and they were underneath the 3, and now it's 3-on-2 and open 3. Again, open 3s versus contested but don't foul 3s. Entirely different universes. Plus, you have to defend the bucket first because you're only up by 1. The 2 kills you as well. If you had said to me, I'm going to have 2 rebounders, but I'm going to have 3 defenders at midcourt. Oh, we take away the long outlet pass. I'm going to make you dribble it up. If I can make you dribble it 2 times, I have an advantage. And I always coach from the belief that I would rather have to stop you once than stop you 4 times. They chose to foul 4 times.
I mean, that's just overcoaching to me. As someone who's never coached, I see those. To me, it's just, is that your opinion, just overthinking it when you get to that point in time?
You get caught up in it. To me, if I have a 2-point lead and I don't have to, one, you still have to defend the 2.
Mm-hmm.
Right? When you had a 3-point lead, because you had a 3-point lead, you fouled them right away. They get 2 free throws. You have the 1-point lead, and they're going to foul you to give you 2 more free throws. But if I'm up 3 and I only need 1 stop, now, if I'm up 3, I don't have to defend the 2. I can big man the paint to defend the 2. So I'm 4 out. Literally, I can make them pass around the perimeter of a 3 with my heels on the 3-point line in those 4 places.
Yeah.
And I need 1 stop. They turned it into 4 possessions. And then you missed the 2 free throws, and Jed's a millionaire.
It's tough. I felt for Chet as soon as he got that whistle too. You could tell he didn't. At least to me, obviously when you're looking at that, but it just felt like he's not.
You don't want to be there.
Walking.
You don't want to be there. Walking a long mile.
It always blows my. I don't understand when teams are ahead to the desire to extend the game because the analytics say you'll have a higher percentage if you start fouling now, and it's like it's
a lot.
Like the Nuggets are also playing with the analytics here of doing anything they can to extend the game. So, I mean, you're just playing right into their hand there.
It was a lot. It was a lot to watch. It was a lot to. And when he missed the first one, I went, oh boy, because again, it changes. It makes you have to spin the wheel and get into new defenses, new schemes, new conversation. And remember, no timeout was being called, so you couldn't stop.
And Aaron Gordon was hot. I mean, you didn't know he was going to be the guy to take the shot. But is he to you one of the most underrated players? Because he's great with Jokic, but I mean, the dunk contest part of him never left. He is still one of the best finishers in the game right now.
Well, but I mean, you're playing with Joker. You have the best passing big man.
Mm-hmm.
You have. I mean, if you're defending Denver in a critical possession, I'm doubling Joker and hopefully somebody else. Ideally, I'm doubling off Westbrook, right? Or at least playing under Westbrook. If I keep him in front of me, I have a shot.
Yeah, you're just trying to hope and force an error out of it.
He's a great open 3 shooter. He is not a great contested 3 shooter. So, but at this level, at this time of year, there are no easy outs in any possession. I mean, just ask Jared Brunson. He got the perfect look, great cutter, got it to the glass, spun out. And he was standing there reassessing some things. Right? Celtics, cross-court pass, on the wing, tied up. Can you imagine having the ball thrown to you, play drawn up for you, on the wing, the ball's delivered, somebody takes it from you. I mean, literally grabs it from you. Eek.
Gut wrenching.
Eek.
That's worse than Russell Westbrook ripping it from Chris Dunn and getting the technical versus the Clippers. Because that was the trade too. I think people the Clippers got rid of Russell Westbrook for Chris Dunn, and at the end there, Russell Westbrook says, "You know what, Chris Dunn? This is what I think about that trade." Rips it away in that Game 7. I get the game was over at that point, but
gimme.
I think everybody's a fan of Russell Westbrook at this point in his career. It's hard not to root for a guy that plays that hard. He deserves those highlights.
It's a weird vacuum for Russell Westbrook over who likes him, who doesn't like him. It's a weird thing about the NBA.
Not to do this to our guy Haas, but the Laker fans in particular had so much beef with Russ, and I'm like, you know what? You're not really doing a lot to help Russell Westbrook out at all on this roster.
Laker fans haven't liked anybody really that mattered. They love Austin Reeves. They loved who's headband dude, Caruso.
Yeah, Alex Caruso.
It's
They
weird who
love Austin
Laker
Reeves.
fans like. They like the dudes who can't help them win titles, but they hate the guys who can help them.
Yeah,
like they
even
yelled at
Anthony
Dwight
Davis
Howard. They
didn't
yelled
get-
at. They hated Dwight Howard. They hated anybody that came along. All the guys that were chased out of LA, they hated them.
Well, the Mickey Mouse title. I mean, Dwight Howard, say what you will about him. JaVale McGee, say what you will. Alex Caruso, I get another role player, and they fell in love with AC, so you can't put him in that group. But Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee were massive in that playoff run. And then Anthony Davis as well. I mean, you are nowhere near winning that. That was the best run Anthony Davis had in his entire career was that COVID finals run, and he was phenomenal in a lot of those games.
Hated him.
Yeah, and then they got
listen,
chased out.
You got chased out. You're a generational 7-footer, and you got chased out. Nobody chases a big like LA. Nobody. but that's my real problem with LA fans, right? Come on, you're never satisfied. And the way they complain about Celtics fans, they've become Celtics fans.
Yeah,
they're the same.
If you go to like any of the Reddit Lakers, right, it's a lot of Giannis to the Lakers. I mean, that's starting now.
Like literally, but they get in this vacuum of talking to each other, and they expect everybody else to go along with it because they're in there just. It's all of your miserable friends in one place. Like it's a party, and your miserable friend is having. So do you know that you answer to the riddle? He said, if you call a black person and ask them to come to a party, what their first question is? Do you know the answer?
No, I got no idea.
Who all's gonna be over there? Because I'm not coming if it's just a bunch of complaining people and a bunch of people with toxic. No, I'm not doing it. So if a black person invites you to a party, the first thing you ask, who all's gonna be there? Because they may not all be for you, Harrison. They may not all be for you.
Write that down.
Right? Hey, write it down. I'm here to help. We'll go to break. We'll come back more one-on-one here on the ticket.
Take control of your health with the DASH scan at Advanced Medical Imaging. The DASH scan is a full-body MRI designed for advanced health screening. This dynamic approach provides exceptionally sharp images across multiple organ systems, helping to detect potential concerns early. With minimal radiation and no invasive procedures, the DASH scan offers a safe, comprehensive look at your health. Plus, results are delivered faster than ever, giving both patients and physicians confidence in screening and diagnosis. Your health is too important to wait. Schedule your DASH scan today at Advanced Medical Imaging. Visit amimaging.com or call 402-484-6677 to learn more.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
You grew up on cereal for breakfast and you graduated into drinking coffee at some point as an adult. Now there's a place in Lincoln where you can stay caffeinated but eat like you used to. Control Coffee and Cereal Bar brings Saturday morning vibes to every day with locally roasted specialty coffees, Lotus energy drinks, and tons of breakfast cereals with toppings. And did we mention they have video games to play while you're there too? Control Coffee and Cereal Bar open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the weekends at 15th and Pine Lake.
Midwest Bank is now hiring in Lincoln. They have multiple banking positions open and are looking for dynamic individuals passionate about helping others and building relationships. With a family-friendly culture, competitive benefits, and unique perks, Midwest Bank is a great place to start a new career. Apply today at midwest.bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer, member FDIC.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships. One with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
A lot of businesses say they're family focused, but when tough situations in life arise, the business wants anything but your best interests. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring, and they will always treat their employees like family, just as they do their customers. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring Class A and B CDL drivers, a shop tech, and a diesel mechanic. If you're looking for a career with a company that goes above and beyond to value you and your family, apply today at jamesenterpriseinc.com or call 402-432-6740.
Step into healing at Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery. Our team of top-notch medical professionals turns pain into progress with state-of-the-art treatments and compassionate care. Visit prairieortho.com and discover the difference in quality orthopedic and plastic surgery services tailored to your unique needs. Your health matters, and Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery is dedicated to helping you thrive. Reach your full potential. Embrace a better tomorrow with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
You're listening to One-on-One with DP, sponsored by Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
I'm going to keep explaining it to you. You never know what you're going to get on One-on-One. You never. So when I was in Utah, I used to do a segment every day of Criminals Are Dumb. Criminals Are Dumb. And it was popular because people would send me stories.
Oh, yeah.
And
People love doing it. That's why that's a,
right?
unfortunate hit in the newspaper, but everybody reads that section.
Well, we could start it for One-on-One and just have people send it. We'll give a prize to whoever sends the best story.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Right? Like we just make it a final segment and whatever the 5-minute segment. But because we're here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce you to someone. Let me introduce you to Gordon Pierce III.
Okay, what's the headline of this thing?
Gordon Pierce III. Now, he's the third. That means there's two others.
Put that together.
There's two others.
All right, Casey. Watch out.
Hello.
Watch out for the Gordon.
So, Kansas man allegedly stole rare, historic 800-pound cannon from the park. His reason? Drug money. He needed money. And so the story goes that Pierce told Wichita police officers that he believed his life was in danger after a drug dealer claimed Pierce owed him money, leading him to steal the cannon for said money. Report states that Pierce told police he went searching for copper statues to steal to make money to pay back the dealer. Found the 800-pound cannon on the morning of April 2nd.
I found the cannon. I can't believe this is the object he picked.
He found an 800-pound cannon. Didn't belong to anybody. Was just sitting there. Was just sitting there. Pierce allegedly told the officers he had been a meth user for 20 years. We're all shocked by that. Went to the drug dealer who gave him a pound of meth. Now, write your own story there. Right? That
is crazy.
Okay. The story goes on. But he said after he gave him the meth, he was not comfortable with that amount because
it's a pound of
meth. Pound of meth, and he wouldn't be able to use it or sell it. He told police someone attacked him and stole the meth. We'll get back to that later, I promise you. But the dealer did not believe him and wanted his $20,000 back, or bad things would happen. Pierce told police he saw a homeless man at a nearby pavilion and offered the man meth in a pipe in exchange for helping him chain the cannon. Now, remember, he had just told them that somebody stole the meth. But he had meth. Okay. The homeless man agreed to help him, and then the two smoked meth together at the park before attempting to steal the cannon. Due to the weight of the cannon, Pierce told police that he and the homeless man were unable to load the cannon into his Chevy Tahoe. Of course, it was 800 pounds.
Of course, it's a Chevy Tahoe.
It had to be a Chevy Tahoe. It absolutely. He says, we tried to pull the cannon with the SUV, but the chain kept breaking. He then told him he left the cannon, drove to a nearby friend's house to borrow a chainsaw, a new chain or saw. Friend declined to help, but him and his friend were able to drag it to the friend's house and store it inside of his garage. Now, imagine what kind of neighbor you have to be to allow somebody to bring a stolen 800-pound cannon to your garage.
I just like the thought process of being like, I'm not stupid. I'm not going out there, but you can store it. You can place it here.
Bruh. Okay.
Like halfway there, you were almost there to make a good decision.
He told police that over the next several hours, he used a saw to cut the cannon into 4 or 5 pieces, which he placed in his Tahoe, leaving the largest piece of the cannon in the garage. The affidavit states that Pierce told police he took the cannon pieces to his drug dealer to show him that he was working in good faith to get the money he owed. But the drug dealer called Pierce stupid, telling him bad things are going to happen and get out of my house. Drug dealer also reportedly told Pierce, I'm going to get you the next time I see you. Pierce told police the threat made him feel helpless, again, after dragging an 800-pound cannon. And he went to his mother's house to explain what happened. You're involving your mom now.
He's 37, by the way.
He went to
his mom's house.
He
still have the cannon pieces at that time.
Hey, Mom, I got a story to tell. He allegedly told police he chose the cannon because it was in a dark area. And the detective said Pierce did not have a plan to sell the cannon pieces since he did not have an ID, which is typically required to sell scrap materials.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious when he brings the cannon to the dealer itself. I can't believe the part where he's like, I'm trying. Look at the cannon pieces I have.
Where are you going to sell a cannon, bro? Where?
I think he was hoping that the dealer would know a guy, or that maybe even his mom would know someone who's looking for cannon
Mom
pieces.
would know how.
He's walking those things around everywhere.
Oh, bro. He said that police were able to track Pierce from the indentations in the road that were caused by Pierce dragging the 800-pound cannon to his friend's house. They found a baggie of crystal meth, which he identified as meth. He remains in jail on charges of theft, property, aggravated criminal damage to property, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Bond is set at $200,000, which we know he doesn't have. He also waived his hearing and set for arraignment because, again, he does not want to be on the streets. The cannon was gifted to the city in 1900 and is a priceless fixture in our community. The swift investigation shows their dedication to hold individuals responsible when they victimize their community. A 125-year-old cannon, 800-pound cannon, cut into 5 pieces. You got nothing for it except for arraignment. Wow.
I don't,
sir.
I wonder how bad those indentations were on the road too.
800 pounds, man.
Like driving that, like imagine pulling onto the guy's driveway, and there's just a clear
There's
line,
a path,
and you're like, nah, they won't connect the dots here.
And you're the guy whose house it is.
He's got to have a ton of charisma. I'll give him that much. I mean, he's moving 800 pounds of a cannon, and he convinced his buddy to stop there. He's getting chains. He convinced a random homeless guy with just the, I'm having a hard time believing he also got robbed for that pound, considering he just seems to always have something. Needs a little bit of energy.
Well, they stole it. They didn't steal all of it. I didn't say it was all of it. It's amazing what we do. Again,
easy on the weed there.
Hey,
never in my life have I thought about ripping apart a historical landmark.
The headline was spectacular, and I had to share the headline because
the best part was the idea of copper statues beforehand. Like I was telling you, I don't know what it is about copper, and just like I encourage those guys, if you're in that situation, just look at metal prices before you pick the statue. You'd be surprised that
you think he was using his phone to figure out how much copper was worth by the pound.
He's a creative guy. He could have figured it out.
Harrison,
public library, something.
You didn't have an ID. You can't go. What are you gonna do? You can't check out books. You can go and read, but you can't check them out.
Yeah, copper it is. I just don't know what it is about copper.
Harrison, go to your phone and tell me what the weight. What's the value of a pound of copper? Like what's that worth?
Right now, today, not bad. You can make about $5, $4.77 per pound. So if you got 800, let's figure that out.
$40,000, $40,000, $32,000, between 32.
Was due, yeah, 4,000. So $4,000 for 800 pounds.
No, yeah, wow, bruh. That was a bad idea.
$4,000 for all
that. Was
that
a bad idea.
You're not even going to get the
that
money
was a
you
bad
need.
idea.
So again, copper. I mean, 800 pounds of it, you're still not going to get that number you need. Just not that. That's stuff that like we used to do back in the day as kids. We'd go strip wire for copper, thinking that was a lucrative thing. And at the age of 10, we figured out you don't make a whole lot of money doing this.
I made spending money collecting Coke bottles for a penny a piece or 3 cents each. Aluminum cans, you had to collect like a bag to have enough to get a Slurpee, bro.
Yeah.
All right, Harrison. Yeah.
There you go.
We'll give NBA and NHL updates when we come back to one-on-one.
Your health with the DASH scan at Advanced Medical Imaging. The DASH scan is a full-body MRI designed for advanced health screening. This dynamic approach provides exceptionally sharp images across multiple organ systems, helping to detect potential concerns early. With minimal radiation and no invasive procedures, the DASH scan offers a safe, comprehensive look at your health. Plus, results are delivered faster than ever, giving both patients and physicians confidence in screening and diagnosis. Your health is too important to wait. Schedule your DASH scan today at Advanced Medical Imaging. Visit amimaging.com or call 402-484-6677 to learn more.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
You grew up on cereal for breakfast and you graduated into drinking coffee at some point as an adult. Now there's a place in Lincoln where you can stay caffeinated but eat like you used to. Control Coffee and Cereal Bar brings Saturday morning vibes to every day with locally roasted specialty coffees, Lotus energy drinks, and tons of breakfast cereals with toppings. And did we mention they have video games to play while you're there too? Control Coffee and Cereal Bar open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the weekends at 15th and Pine Lake.
Midwest Bank is now hiring in Lincoln. They have multiple banking positions open and are looking for dynamic individuals passionate about helping others and building relationships. With a family-friendly culture, competitive benefits, and unique perks, Midwest Bank is a great place to start a new career. Apply today at midwest.bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer, member FDIC.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships. One with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
A lot of businesses say they're family focused, but when tough situations in life arise, the business wants anything but your best interests. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring, and they will always treat their employees like family, just as they do their customers. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring Class A and B CDL drivers, a shop tech, and a diesel mechanic. If you're looking for a career with a company that goes above and beyond to value you and your family, apply today at jamesenterpriseinc.com or call 402-432-6740.
Step into healing at Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery. Our team of top-notch medical professionals turns pain into progress with state-of-the-art treatments and compassionate care. Visit prairieortho.com and discover the difference in quality orthopedic and plastic surgery services tailored to your unique needs. Your health matters, and Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery is dedicated to helping you thrive. Reach your full potential. Embrace a better tomorrow with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
You're listening to One-on-One with DP, sponsored by Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The Cavs are off to a good start and trying to even this thing out. They were up big Now they're up 13 in the second period. Caps and Canes go to the first intermission. That's going to be a full night. Of course, you get to see Golden State and Minnesota tonight. You get to see. I'm intrigued. Playoff Jimmy Buckets versus Ant.
Wrong mic on there. A lot of history between that one too, right? Because Minnesota passed on Steph Curry twice. I don't know how much he really thinks about that, but they got Ricky Rubio, and I can't remember who the other guy is. He's not even in the league anymore. They passed on Curry twice. Jimmy Butler, he was a Timberwolf for a time. You could argue he burned a bridge there or left on his own terms. Either way, no longer a Timberwolf. And then you got Anthony Edwards, who's quite literally, his whole thing is just taking names right now with Kevin Durant. Who they have in the first series? I'm blanking on it now.
Well, but
Steph Curry.
But this is the thing. So they got the Lakers, right? He
That's
brings
it,
up,
yeah, Lakers.
right? And so
It was LeBron James.
Haas sends the LeBron, Randy Orton, legend killer meme, and I'm like, Ant is not a legend. He hasn't earned it yet.
I love Anthony Edwards, but you look at all those series as well. He isn't dominating those games. He's having great moments, but he's not dominating those series.
Since when do you become a legend? You haven't won anything. What are we talking about? Like, what are we even talking about?
Rising star. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, like, I mean, say that, but legend?
Yeah, no.
Man, you were giving away the goods. You know, I mean, we had this conversation decades ago. We had it about Barkley. We had it about Allen Iverson. And Iverson, you know, he was the answer. And you said, okay, at least let him get to a championship. He never won it. He got to the championship. Like, he took that Sixers team with Eric Snow and company and took them to a finals against the Lakers. That was legendary. Never got off the strap. Sixers with Barkley, same deal. He goes to Houston, Phoenix, same deal. You're not a legend just because you're playing well. You have to do more.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, stop it. He's not a legend. Stop doing that. So, you know, and I don't know, would it be a surprise if they beat Golden State?
Nothing to me.
They're the higher seed.
Yeah, the seats to me. Like, again, I always go back to, like, there's not enough separation for me to being like, well, the seeds right here are. I don't feel good about going with the higher seed in any of these series. Even the OKC Thunder, like the Thunder by far and away had the best win-loss total, but you see this with the younger teams all the time. They take their lumps and bruises, and then they finally break through. How many times did the Celtics get to the Eastern Conference Finals before it finally happened? Despite them dominating the East year in, year out, they hit a wall. And, you know, that Nuggets game, Nuggets stealing one at home already, it's makes you hold your breath a little bit if you're a Thunder fan.
Who's the team to beat in the West?
It's team that beats, to me, still the Celtics. In the West, it's I could not tell you.
That we would not be surprised by anybody winning it, and we wouldn't be surprised by anybody not winning it.
Mm-hmm. The only thing I'm going to be surprised by is the Celtics not making the finals. That's it. Otherwise, yeah, the West, like, because even if I, you know, want to go with the easy answer, whoever the Nuggets, because they got the best player in the world right now. But then you go look at the Timberwolves, they're specifically designed to beat the Denver Nuggets, and they proved that last year. So if it's a Nuggets, Timberwolves in the Western Conference Finals, then I'm thinking Timberwolves.
But Cleveland's number one seed. Now Cleveland got it's an 8-point game now. Indiana was like, oh, I guess we're playing for keeps. I guess we need to cut this into pieces here.
Yeah, they just hit turbo mode. That's Pacers' pace to play. When they start firing off on all cylinders, I mean,
they cut the cannon. They cut the cannon into pieces. They cut the cannon into pieces. Gee whiz.
Full circle.
Yeah, it's gonna man. It's gonna be an interesting night again. Get your split screens ready, get your multiple screens ready. You got hockey to watch tonight. You have you have NBA to watch tonight. You got some NXT. You got plenty to watch tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You also got plenty to hang out here on the ticket. DPE's next. What's the lineup tonight? You got DPE, you got bowling,
DPE, bowlers, and then Jess Brewington join me for a couple hours as always to put a nightcap on Ticket Weeknights.
Yeah, it's going to be a full evening here on 93.7 Ticket. Harrison, thank you, kind sir.
Absolutely. Be sure, stay tuned in. Don't go out there in the middle of the night trying to steal historical landmarks. Just lock in on the ticket. Great content here. Stay tuned. DeMornay Pierce-Snell up next.